This is the CrownFall SMP. An SMP where players will do anything for power. From raiding bases, hunting you down until you're dead, and doing absolutely anything to get their revenge. This is where I found myself in the 3rd season of the CrownFall SMP. As a Switch player who is basically trash at like combat in general, I can't PvP, bro. Now obviously, since the server had just started, I sorta needed to get some gear. Luckily though, I had developed a strategy where I would hunt down buried treasures by using chunk base. And this strategy would work really well for getting me lots of gold for golden apples, and diamonds for diamond armor. After having geared up a bit with the buried treasures though, I finally joined a new team. And with this new team, I had started helping them make their base. I also wanted to test out a certain redstone machine known as a railgun, which I could hopefully use on the SMP to trap players. The only problem was that I'm not very good at redstone, so when I tried it out, let's just say it didn't really work out too well. Luckily, after some trial and error, I did get it working. And back on the SMP, I also went over to a trial chamber with power pop, and we managed to get a heavy core. Although it wouldn't really matter since there were only 3 maces on the server and they were already all crafted. But when I had tried to warp back over to our base, I realized there were players raiding our chests. Go back, go back. And then I got a trident. It's not a Riptide video without getting a trident. I mean, yeah. But another thing I wanted to do was get Nether wart and blaze rods. So I decided to take a trip to the Nether. Little did I know though how challenging this trip would actually be. That's when I saw a name tag, and I realized I wasn't alone in this fortress. I had to hide. I also decided to check who I was hiding from by checking who was online. Now obviously it wasn't one of my own teammates, since they had already died in the Nether. It was either Gatorbait or Svenny. Luckily, I had realized the player I was hiding from was actually Svenny, not Gatorbait. And Svenny would definitely be a lot more scared of me than I was of him. So I kept searching through the Nether. This time I would be looting bastions. During this time, I was also in a VC with some of my friends. But little did I know, talking to them about the bastion in VC wouldn't end up being such a great idea.
Wait, so you're done the thumbnail, but did you release the video?
No. Still got more editing to do.
Okay. Oh my god, you're not gonna kill me, please, right?
I don't know. Why don't we give me like that. Don't run away.
I really don't know how quickly I can quick drop in this, so just
I don't
know.
I'm still deciding whether I'll kill you or not. I don't know. Oh, okay. Omori. I found Riptide in the Nether. We're on opposite teams. Do I kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to make a decision quickly. Either I could try to fight Concept, risking losing all of my stuff, or I could try and escape. And honestly, at first I thought escaping was a better option, until I realized that I was doing good against Concept, and I could possibly win this fight.
Concept.
Kinda killing someone right now, give me a sec.
I'm still deciding whether I can kill you or you're gonna kill me.
Well, you know, it's all up to who can do more damage the first.
Yeah. And who has more gear?
To be honest, Riptide, I have 59 more gapples to spare.
I have quite a few as well.
After quite a bit of fighting, I had finally realized that it was a better option to escape. Concept had more gear than me, and he would just drain all of my resources until I was dead.
Redo the mace.
Like, hold up, I can just do this. Where did you go?
Well, it was nice talking to you, Concept, but I think it's time that I leave.
Now that I had escaped Concept in the Nether, I decided it would probably be a good idea if I restocked. Up, I can't use XP here. I just wasted my XP bottles. And even though it might have seemed like a stupid idea, I decided to go back to the Nether to loot more bastions, since I didn't think that Concept would be going in the same quadrant as me this time. But apparently I'm not very good at surviving in the Nether, even with full protection 4 armor. I'm gonna pop a totem! I'm so good at this game. Once I had gotten back to the base, Huhu decided to show us the escape tunnels that he made, just in case our new base did get raided. But also I really wanted my revenge after Concept had tried to kill me in the Nether, so I asked him if we could do a fair 1v1. The only thing is, I knew I couldn't regularly win this, so I had to devise a plan. I decided that I was gonna use weakness pots in order to win this fight. It would also make me a lot harder to kill. Now, with my plan ready, I got teleported over to the arena and it was time to start the fight. Riptide versus Concept. I had died. Not only did this mean losing all of my stuff, it meant I had failed my team. I had failed myself. I realized I wasn't capable of living up to the PvP standards that I wanted to, and I was so frustrated that I left my own team for this. This fight lost me absolutely everything I once had, but this wasn't where I was gonna end my story. I wasn't gonna give up still, and it all started by secretly restocking at my old team's base. That's where I would get a knockback 2 sword in hopes of trapping players in the future. Then while searching in a dungeon, I managed to find a god apple. And also, I low-key think that Hoo-Hoo, my team leader, was kinda mad at me because he decided to hire a tier 1 mace PvPer as an assassin to kill me. Like, seriously, I don't think you need to go that far, man. All I did was leave the team, like, womp womp. Did I just use womp womp in a sentence? What am I doing? Like, my next plan on the server was to make a weapon of mass destruction, a cannon capable of destroying an entire SMP. The only problem is that plan kinda backfired after spending about an hour building the machine, and it blew itself up. I actually suck at redstone, bro. After this though, I did have another plan just to try and make a comeback on the SMP. My plan was to fight Lucky, but this wouldn't be an ordinary fight, since this time I'd be using a knockback 2 sword instead of a regular sword. This would make comboing me a lot harder to do. And now, there was only one thing left to do. Fight Lucky. Honestly, I give up. I don't think I'll ever be good at PvP, really. The skill gap between console and PC It's just too much for me. I've seen other people just kind of lock in and be the best console player, but that's just not something I can do. I gotta think of a new plan. Also, unfortunately, part of the plan was that Lucky would be allowed to trap me in an obsidian box and take a screenshot. That was her end of the deal if she won. And then if I won, I literally just get content out of it. I mean, nothing else really. But, I mean, yeah, nothing else really happened. The end fight was a complete mess because all of the stronghold's end portals got broken by another team and nobody got to participate in the end fight. So I think that's where I'm gonna end the video off. And that's basically how CrownFall died.